Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up today we're going to take a look at another vintage figure from the Saga Collection 2007. As I showed you in my last review, where I give you a look at Bossk, the figure that I'm going to review was pictured on the Cardback. Couldn't get my word out then. So big thumbs up to you if you guessed right. But the figure that we are going to take a look at today, once again, is thanks to Dan, also known as Laugh It Up Fuzzball 70, who along with Bossk sent this figure out as well. So Dan, if you're watching, thank you so much. To all of you out there watching, be sure to check out his channel, that's Laugh It Up Fuzzball 70. You can check out the link in the video description. And Dan, again, thank you so much for these figures, mate, and I will definitely return the favour as soon as I can. I've got something special lined up for you, so stay tuned for that, keep an eye on your mailbox. So anyway, onto the figure. Here he is. This is IG-88. And once again, like with Bossk, this is one of the most awesome figures that has ever been released by Hasbro. Personally, IG-88 is not a favourite character of mine, but the figure is up there with some of the best. Honestly, this guy is awesome. The detail, articulation, the accessories, everything about this guy is just spot on, and Hasbro are going to be hard pressed to give this guy an update should they see fit. So let's run through the packaging first. We have obviously the Empire Strikes Back logo at the top, with the entire figure once again encased in a plastic star case. We have a very cool image of IG-88 on the back of the box. Well, not on the back of the box, but on the image on the back. Front even. Get my words out in a minute. And then we have the IG-88 name tab at the front, and of course the droid bounty hunter himself encased in his plastic prison on the front. And as you'll see, all his accessories placed at the side of him. We also have the Saga Collection logo on the front of the star case, and on the back we have the rest of the figures available in this line, which I wouldn't actually mind seeing a few re-releases of these, because they'd look great in the carded collection. Obviously, Bespin Luke we did see a re-release of. Well, I say a re-release, it was more of an upgrade in the current vintage collection. And then a couple of the other figures are obviously available in Saga Legends. So there is the packaging for IG-88. Very cool, and looks great carded. I think the vintage figures are definitely up there amongst some of the best figures that both look great loose and look great carded as well, because these guys look great in the packaging. So there is IG-88 carded. Once again, massive thanks goes out to Dan, Laugh It Up Fuzzball 70, for sending this figure out. Absolutely phenomenal. Thanks, mate. So now, let's take a look at this figure loose. I do believe I've actually reviewed this figure once already, but that was a good couple of years ago now, back when I had a terrible haircut and couldn't review for toffee. So this is a bit of an update in some respects. It's a repack review. Here he is. As I said, absolutely fantastic figure. In my opinion, one of Hasbro's best. The detail, articulation, accessories and overall sculpt of this guy are absolutely spot on, and I think Hasbro have done a fantastic job with him. First up, I will run through the weapons. The first and largest, most noticeable weapon that he comes with is this very cool sniper rifle like weapon, which is very nicely weathered, as you'll see. It's got those bolt gun metal scuff marks on there. Very nicely sculpted piece. He also has a bandolier strap which can be removed, and on the back contains a holster for the 11 blaster rifle, which doesn't really fit in there very well, and it also has this sort of machete type blade weapon that can clip into the side. There's also a couple of thermal detonators on there, but unfortunately they're not removable, which is probably for the best because they're very small and will probably get lost. That's it in terms of weaponry. In terms of articulation, I really don't know where to start with this guy because he's absolutely packed with it. The head, while also a cantina drinks dispenser, is double jointed. There's a joint or a swivel joint in the upper part of the head which allows the top part to rotate, and the neck is also articulated as well, so you've got a double jointed head. You also have swivel shoulders, where the shoulders can swivel at this joint, but underneath the bicep can rotate as well. He has ball hinged elbows, but unfortunately no articulation in the wrists. I'll just remove the weapon so I can give you a better look at the torso articulation. He has a ball jointed torso which allows him to look up. It's tight. Allows him to look up like that, makes him look like he's broke his spine. It also allows him to look down as well. Say, what? What did I just stand in? And he also has a swivel torso as well. He has swivel hips, and I believe it's the tricep. I'm not very good with body parts, so apologies if I'm incorrect, but the tricep can also rotate as well. He also has ball hinged knees and of course the typical ball jointed ankles. So in total, this guy has a total amount of articulation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, around 17 or 18 points of articulation, which is just a little bit good. This figure is absolutely great, and just to give you an overall look at the sculpt of the figure, I'll just remove the bandolier, which as you can see is a nicely sculpted piece by itself. And obviously the E11 blaster rifle that's included is nicely weathered as well. Just get the camera to focus in on that. Come on, you piece of crap. There we go. Very nicely sculpted and weathered piece. As you'll see, the figure is fantastically sculpted. I'll start from the head down. Absolutely awesome figure. Some of these small wires which connect the legs to the body, they can be removed from slots, but if you've got them connected and then you proceed to turn the figure, they can indeed snap because they're very, very thin and fragile, so do be careful with that. But other than that, there's really nothing wrong with this figure. He's awesome in every single way, and as I said, I definitely believe that this guy is one of Hasbro's better attempts at an action figure. Everything about it is fantastic. While it getting tongue-tied again. While it may not be everyone's favourite figure or favourite character even, the figure itself is undeniably awesome, and everything about it is just absolutely bob on. Hasbro have done a superb job. You know, it's one of the few times where we're really going to give Hasbro a round of applause in this case. Once again, like with Bosk, Hasbro did have the sensibility to repack this figure in the Saga Legends line in 2010. So once again, if you don't want to fork out your budget and pay over the odds for a vintage carded figure, then Saga Legends is obviously the cheaper and more readily available option, I'd say. So there we go, that's IG-88 in and out of the packaging. Great figure, one that I definitely recommend picking up. And once again, like I haven't said it enough already, check out Laugh It Up Fuzzball 70's channel, because not only is he a great guy, but his collection is mind-blowing. Very nice layout, and he has some great original Trilogy items. So if you love the first 3 films, get over to his channel, check it out. So thanks for watching this review. Once again, thanks Dan, and until next time guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.